Hello, good day, viewers. I have utmost respect for Pastor EA Adeboye. Please, I don't want people to misunderstand this video. I don't want people to think different things from my own concept. I don't want people to feel that this video is just to disrespect somebody. No. This video is just to ask some necessary question that is in my mind. And the question is, I want to just know is this how God changes his mind, or is it not God speaking through people? So, after the election, the day of inauguration, May 29, Pastor EA Adeboye said that God told him that Nigeria is going to prosper, that Nigeria is going to flourish under this administration. So yesterday, when I saw his New Year prophecy, as they used to do, so he was talking about what is going to befall Nigeria, that the disaster is coming, that the worst is coming to Nigeria in this new year. But people should not worry that after the storm, that everything is going to be fine. I say, wait, come on. If this storm is going to come after the first, Tinubu is almost 1 year away from his tenure, then the storm is about to come. Where is the promise? Where is the prosperity coming to the nation? Well, I am still waiting. I'm just asking questions. I'm not concluding. I really want to know how and when this prosperity will come to Nigeria. But if this prosperity is not coming, I will begin to feel and think that sometimes we do things based on our own tribe, and we do things because things that will favor us, or we just speak because we want to speak to appease people who don't care about us. Because in this 2024, I will do nothing than to become somebody who will base his life to reality. Facts. Anything that does not go with facts, call it prophecy, call it vision. Yes, I am a Christian, but anything that has nothing to do with factual, count me out of it. Because when you analyze what we have been through, things that we have experienced, anything that is prediction don't work in Nigeria, and it shouldn't work anywhere in the world. Let us focus on fact. Let us base on fact. How can we experience prosperity when people are dying? People are coming from another country, coming to our country to kill people, and nobody's talking about it. Up till now, I have not seen Pastor EA Adeboye. I have not seen so many pastors in Nigeria condemning the people that you kill it. I have not seen them protesting. I have not seen them showing concern that those people that died are humans. Are they animals? Absolutely not. But why is it that we are not interested in providing solution to our own problem, but we like to profess good things? Everybody like to speak good things. Everybody like to say, I'm going to be successful, this nation is going to prosper, this is going to happen, that is going to happen. But what are you speaking? Is it coming from the fact, the reality, or is just presumptions from your heart that, let me say this because that is what I want to happen, or that is what I wish to happen? It doesn't end at wishing. Let us base on facts. Last week, before the House of Assembly passed into law the 2024 budget, they inflated the budget with 1.6 trillion naira. Nobody told us about this. The information leaked before 4 or 5 senior of Arise TV tweets, and people begin to talk about it. This is what we don't know about. We were complaining about the budget, that this budget is budget of consumption and servicing of debt. So if the 80% of 2024 budget, that is this year, is to service debt, and apart from that, the rest, why you could see how they are budgeting 15 billion to build vice president house, 10 billion to buy software and maintain the office of the secretary to the federal government, and other unnecessary expenses in that budget. I'm talking about Nigeria. That is going on from around the world, looking for who to borrow their loan. If foreigners and investors sees your loan, and they see that you are even coming to beg them 5 billion, 10 billion loan, and they see how your budget is, how much do they put on education? How much do they put on other things that could help us? But unnecessary expenditures, buying SUVs, doing all sort of things that is not necessary. So with this, there is a fact and a clear definition of a failed nation in 2024, that this thing is not going to work. We want Nigeria to work, but it's not going to work. We have to speak the truth. We have to base our confession on facts. It's not going to work. Insecurity is something that is challenging as well. How many investors will come into a country that foreigners came into their country and killed 200 people and nobody's talking anything? Your intelligence, your police, your soldiers are not aware. Foreigners came into your country and killed people. And you want international investors to come into your country. It's not possible. These are the facts. We must focus on the ratings in 2024. So, Pastor EA Adeboye, I respect you so much, but what you said is not true. If it is true, we will not be seeing what we are seeing today. Or you can elucidate and tell us more how it's going to happen or how it is going to be. But for what you've said, that we are going to experience prosperity in this administration, that is our prayer. But we are not seeing it. It's not reflecting. People are dying of hunger. People are being killed. Even military are being mistakenly bombing people. Things are not going on well. Inflation is at a high. Salary is not increasing. You know, and this has led so many people to start stealing. Criminality is at a high rate. How is this going to happen? That is my question. Let me know what you think in the comment section. If you believe that what he said on May 29, that Nigeria is going to flourish under this administration, did not contradict what he's saying today now, that we are going to experience the worst time in Nigeria. That does not correspond. I want to know which one God speaks and which one God did not speak. Until we see on my next video, I am Okocha Marcel.
As far as Nigeria is concerned, my beloved children, things will get worse before it gets better. Mark my word. I'm tempted not to say anything about the new year for two major reasons. Reason number one, there are all kinds of prophets that are already prophesying. And I'm not a prophet, I'm just a pastor. So maybe we should leave the prophesying to the prophets. And then reason number two, you know, a true prophet will tell you what God says. And what God says many a times is not always what you want to hear. I'm going to start with Nigeria. And the reason I'm going to tell you the little that I can about Nigeria is because somebody says if we jump from a story building, you will not be as wounded as if you are pushed. Because when you jump, you prepare for the landing. Everything God is saying, send around one little sentence, which interestingly I heard from those who are dramatizing. Even though they don't know what they are saying. You can write this in capital letters. The wind is blowing. And so you should include in your prayer that the wind will blow you good. Because the wind is blowing. It's already blowing. And you can't stop the wind. As far as Nigeria is concerned, My beloved children, things will get worse before it gets better. Mark my word.